Yeah, they say that CPS. They say that CPS made the same mistake as CPS made up north with my son. They wouldn't let me take my son out of the county, though my baby mama was struggling with CPS because they found marijuana in my son's cornea or something, some sort of thing they check or whatnot. And they wouldn't let me take my son, even though I didn't have any charges. But they was going off of slander, what everybody said about me. None of that was on my record, and they tried to use it or whatnot, the social department or whatnot. They say use multitude or whatnot, and what people think the Van Dick may discriminate really violated my rights or whatnot. That slander's a big one or whatnot, a big no-no or whatnot that they use or whatnot. And they said in New Albany did the same thing. None of that stuff is on my record, and they know that my record is wrong because I posted on Facebook and they social, so they know social media. They check all that stuff or whatnot, so they know that I was on wrongful charge and stuff. And they try to use well, people say this and said this, but they ain't got no proof of none of that or whatnot. So really, I have a lawsuit against CPS. I think I'm going to file, talk to the court and get a claims form and do this thing about CPS about not disclosing information against my child when God gave man headship or whatnot, and let him not letting me take a DNA test, not disclosing any information, especially being that I want to take a DNA test, not saying that and charging me for child support, which they know it's my baby or whatnot, and everybody else does too, and trying to take it from me or whatnot, and when they could pay me my money, I could plenty of provide for or whatnot. I'm not that bad of a person. I'm a pretty good person actually or whatnot, pretty much a law-abiding citizen, except maybe on occasion I might smoke a blunt or something, or marijuana, but that's about it, though. And that's legal in some states, and I'm federal police, so I have rights to do that. That carries over or whatnot, the 50 states or whatnot. I forget what you call it a trade license or whatnot, or incorporating or whatnot. So I carry all those rights as I'm federal police or whatnot, so I have division of all 50 states as I king on God. So I don't know what they're talking about. So I have rights to, not you, independent justice and liberty